Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. This is Diane Covington. I want to tell you I'm so glad you called in, and I had an amazing experience yesterday that I want to pass on to all of you. I had somebody who I reached out to. I met in a parking lot. It's a long story, but I met her in a parking lot 6 months ago, 7 months ago, right in the crazy part of COVID. She saw my pink Cadillac. She came up and asked me if I had a business card. She wouldn't give me her information, but she said, I'll hold on to your card. I'll reach out to you. She was my girlfriend's Love, Mary Kay, and I've never tried it, but I'm not interested right now, but I'll reach out to you. So I had no way to contact her. Kind of never thinking I'd ever hear from her. And about a month and a half ago, she reached out to me and said, you probably don't remember me, but I met you in a parking lot, and I remembered exactly who she was. And she sent me a text. So I texted her back, and I said, I'd love to send you some samples. And so I sent her some samples, and we were going to try to get together. And then her son had some kind of a bicycle accident, and one thing led to another. And the reason I'm telling you this story is it's all about follow-up. Because of the service of events that happened, or the way the events played out, she reached out to me. We finally connected over the weekend, and she ended up scheduling a one-on-one facial with me on Sunday evening, which I don't even normally do stuff on Sunday, but everybody in my household was gone, so I thought, well, what the heck, I'll do this gal on Sunday early evening. She not only bought the Miracle set, and she's interested in she bought the microdermabrasion, she bought the sonic brush, she spent about $300. But she said to me, I absolutely want to book a party. She said, I absolutely am interested in the career opportunity. And she said, I'll have to tell you why. She goes, your follow-up and follow-through made all the difference in the world. She goes, if any of my friends are looking for a Mary Kay person, I would refer them to you. And that's when I said to him, have you ever thought about doing something like this? And she said, not really. And I said, well, I'd love for you to look at something and tell me what you think. And then I did tell her what the discount was, and she was flabbergasted. So I'm going to give you six quick reasons of why business owners should follow up. Now, before I give that to you, I want you to write down 3 Ps. When you meet somebody, I don't care if you guys are in the line at the bank or you're at Target or you're in a park, as soon as you meet somebody and you get a name and a number, I want you to flip it over and you're going to write 3 Ps on the back. The first P is for something physical about them, something personal, and something professional. So let's say something physical might be, because this gal, she was pregnant, she had a hat on, and she had really cute curly red hair. So I put on there, pregnant with hat, red curly hair. To this day, I can just hear those 3 words, close my eyes, and I can exactly picture her. Then it said something about her personally. I noticed a very slight accent when she was talking to me, and I said, are you from California? And she says, no. She goes, I'm originally from New York. And I said, I thought I heard a little accent. I said, how long have you been here? She said, 10 years. And I said, what made you come to California? She says, oh, my husband transferred. He's in the .com industry. So I know she's married. I know she's from New York. I know they moved out here 10 years ago. So if you guys will just listen, you'd be amazed. So I know something about her physically. I noticed something about her physically. I know something about her personally. And I said, are you a full-time stay-at-home mom? She goes, well, right now I am. But she said, I'm actually a speech teacher for special needs kids with speech therapy. And I said, wow, good for you. So I know a little bit about what she does. So when you get home and you find a slip of paper in your wallet that has some lady's name and number on it, you will now know who it is, where you met her, all of that stuff. So I just want to encourage you to always, when you meet somebody, even if you're at a booth event or you're doing a bridal fair, write down 3 Ps, something personal. Maybe you don't always know something about them professionally. If it's a bridal fair, you might just say, oh my gosh, when's the wedding? And is everybody from California, or is everybody from whatever state you're from? And just get to know her a little bit. It allows you to have greater follow-up and better quality follow-up. So let me give you 6 reasons why you should focus on follow-up. Okay, number 1 is people are busy. You guys need to completely get over the whole thought of, well, I don't want to be spammy and I don't want to be pushy, because I'm going to tell you why that logic doesn't make sense. Do you have any idea how many things are vying for people's attention? Their inboxes, I don't know about you all, but maybe you're caught up on all your emails, but most emails are lost or forgotten under a massive pile of other emails. And life happens. People are busy. Not everyone's on top of sorting through their email every day, or they open it and they go, oh, I got to get back to that person. But what if they were traveling or they got sick? So case in point, I will truly tell you, remember that people are busy. Anytime someone doesn't return your call or doesn't respond to a text, your assumption, your default thought is always, they're really busy, I should reach out again. Never, they probably don't want to do business with me. Never, it's I don't want to be pushy. It's always about, they're probably busy. Second thing is people need to hear from you an average of 7 times. 7 times before they finally decide to purchase from you. That's right, 7 times. So sending an email once is not enough. If you send an email, then you layer it with a phone call, then a text, then another phone call. They can only hear your enthusiasm in the tone of your voice. The third thing is you're leaving money on the table. If you don't follow up, you are truly, truly leaving money on the table. And so you always want to be sure that you are following up and making sure that people know that you're available and that you are there for them and you are what services you offer. People don't know. In fact, I just met with a women's group last week. These are all 5 very, very successful entrepreneurs and authors and different companies that these women have started. None of them knew that we did free makeovers. They said, well, what does it cost to get the samples in the mail and do a session with you? And I said, it's free. They said, no, but to get like all the samples and then do the hour-long thing. And I said, it's free. And they're like, really? So they don't know what they don't know. So we need to make sure we're not leaving money on the table. The third thing is the data doesn't lie. Or excuse me, the fourth thing, data doesn't lie. 80% of sales require 5 follow-up phone calls after you meet with somebody. So if you meet with them in the store or you send them a packet, 80% of the sales require 5 follow-up phone calls. And research shows that 35 to 50% of the sales go to the vendor or whoever it is that responds first. So if they put out feelers to a couple of different people about skincare, you want to be that person who's the first one to reach out to them. And keep in mind, 63% of people requesting information today about what you do, they may not purchase for up to 3 months. So somebody might say, well, I don't know, I might think about joining Mary Kay, but I don't know about now. Keep in mind, 63% will probably make a decision in the next 3 months, but don't wait 3 months to invite them to something. Get them to check it out. Okay, the fifth thing is it's easier than ever to create consistent follow-up. You guys can do all kinds of things between e-cards, VIP pages, all that stuff. Just make sure you're consistent reaching out. And last but not least is consistent follow-up will put you ahead of the game. You become very, very referable when you have that kind of a pattern. So this woman, if she chooses not to join my team and not be a part of Mary Kay, I guarantee you she will send me business because of the fact that I followed up, followed through, gave her samples, followed up again, set up an appointment, followed up with her the day after the appointment. So it all makes a difference. So it's about making that connection. It's about developing that relationship. And I want to thank you guys so much for calling in to Quantum Leap today. Have an amazing, amazing Wednesday. And find your goal. You should have a goal for the end of this week and a goal for May 31st, a June 15th goal, and a June 30th goal. So before you go to bed tonight, figure out what those 4 things are. An end of the week goal, so that would be the end of this week, which is the 23rd, then a May 31st goal, a June 15th, which is our consultant deadline, and a June 30th, end of the Mary Kay year. Thanks for calling in, you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.